Hello, I'm in Japan. It's freaking cold. Actually, it's really, 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 really cold. My room's cold. My room is a Japanese room, and like all Japanese rooms, they're ridiculously small. You could probably fit in. Well, you'd probably fit in about 1,000 people, really, depending on how finely you chop them up. But in terms of actually living in a Japanese house, you could probably fit in about 4 people in my room. Okay, I'm being dramatic. 4 people. That's actually pretty good. That's like a tent. That's when you go tramping or camping. Like when you fit as many people as you can in a tent. In terms of actually living a lifestyle in a house that's generally quite good to live in, probably 2 in my room. Yep. This is technically my bedroom, and it's my dining room, and it's my living room. Though I don't have a TV or a couch, so nor a table for my food. So technically I have a bedroom with no dining room and with no living room. I don't have much money. It's quite sad. But I have a kitchen behind those doors, and the kitchen's pretty good. It's fucking that's all. It's very small. Uh, it's actually much bigger than my last apartment. My last apartment. My last apartment. Oh, it was colder than outside. It was ridiculously small. Honestly, kitchen this big. How exactly do you cook in a kitchen this big? I mean, I couldn't even fit a pan in the stove. The stove was like a mini stove for midgets. So midgets would have difficulty using the stove. It was so small, and I found it impossible. I mean, in this space, you're trying to cook. You're trying to put your empty dishes, your dirty dishes into the sink, which is like this big, and then it's just a mess. I hated it. My apartment was crap. And my tenant, I think my tenant? No, it's a person who stays, not tenant. Maybe. He was like a caretaker of some sort. Real estate agent. Yes, who leased me everything. He was crap. He was by far the crappest. The crappest real estate agent in the world. Um, because all. He did nothing. If I had a problem, oh, yay. If I had a problem, I'd ring him. He wouldn't answer. So I'd continue ringing him and continually get no answers. And then after about, I don't know, 2 days, he'll pick up the phone and say, yeah, what's the problem? And I told him, in my letterbox, I don't know my code. I've been here for 2 weeks now. My letterbox is filled with letters and stuff. Can you tell me the code so I can open up the letterbox and get my mail? And he's, I'm a bit busy, I'll call you back with the number. So yeah, 3 days later, no call. And one night I was down in the letterbox prying it open with my fingers. I have fat fingers, by the way. Almost impossible to get letters or mail from my letterbox. Japanese people, they have very small fingers, about that big. Not about that long. It's a Japanese finger. Very small, very small. Pretty good for stealth and thieving. I think Japanese people, that's why they made ninjas. Assassins, stealthiness, cunningness, crawling through small spaces. But yeah, a Japanese person could get through my mailbox easily, but not me, I've got fat hands. So one night I was down at my letterbox trying to pull out just a single leaflet that I got, and a waste. It's just horrible. But yeah, and he appeared because he lives in the building, and he said, sorry, I didn't get to call you. Sorry, I completely forgot to call you back. The code is blah 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 blah." Just off the top of his head, he knew it. Uh, I'm pretty sure he knew the code when I rang him, but yeah, it just didn't seem to want to say. He's been like that since. It's just awful. Fixed he set up my washing machine, which was nice of him. Forgot to tighten the pipe to the wall, which meant every time I used the washing machine, water splurted out everywhere. Second floor I lived on, and the water went down to the first floor and soaked the restaurant below. They weren't very happy. That's what the problem was. So he came up. That time he actually came up pretty quick. Maybe because Japanese people were asking him. Perhaps he doesn't like foreigners. I don't know. But yeah. We realised he didn't set up properly, so he asked me to buy a screwdriver and fix it myself, which was really nice of him, considering it was his fault. The other time was when I asked to leave, and he wouldn't talk to me, so I couldn't leave. So I had to talk to another person, who then talked to him to instruct him that I was leaving. Since then, I've been trying to get my deposit back from him, which is almost as impossible as trying to talk to him. It's been a month and a half now. Well, I left the apartment on January 28th. Now it's March 30th. It's nearly 2 months. I haven't got my deposit back yet. Apparently it was meant to go in this week, but it didn't. So I'm gonna have to call him on Monday and ask what the fuck's going on. Oh, I saw it again. Fuck. Shit. Yeah. So yeah, useless. Yeah, I'd probably call him the most useless, most inept human being on the face of the planet. Yeah. Him.